Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us from all over the Americas. We are here today, I would say exceptionally, because it's a treat to have Bruno Mercadal, the general manager of the Hotel Royal Riviera. So I know, Bruno, you're very busy, so I'm thrilled to have you on our webinar today. Bonjour, Bruno.
Bonjour, everybody. Hello, everybody.
The sound is not perfect, Bruno, so maybe you have to go in. So
welcoming you at Royal Riviera virtually today.
Yeah, the sound was good when we did.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but you had a little bit of no sound at the beginning.
Okay, I think it's between when I move, I change Wi-Fi network, and
okay.
perhaps for some seconds you lose the signal.
Okay, perfect.
Okay now?
Yes, it's okay. So Bruno, can you tell us first, because I know, but how long have you been a general manager of the Royal Riviera? Because this is really.
I've been working for Royal Riviera for 19 years now.
For how many years, you said?
19. I came directly from Société des Monts de Mer in Monte Carlo, and started to work at Royal Riviera in 2002.
Oh la la,
so a long time ago.
Yes, but I know you love.
I hope I can be a good guide, because I think I know the property better than anybody else.
Yes, I think so. But you know, Bruno, when I was there a few years ago already, that's why I'm glad to come at the end of the month. I remember that the staff is also been there forever, and they know that you just have to blink with your eyes. You don't even have to speak. I saw that, and they do what you ask. This was amazing. I have never seen.
Thank you, Dominique. I take that for a compliment.
Oh, yes. We were sitting at the restaurant and I saw you moving, and suddenly, boom, maybe something was missing. You didn't want to mention it loud, and it was remarkable, really. Huh?
Thank you. Most of the staff is here for more than 10 years. And even Eric, the deputy manager, is here. He's working at Royal Riviera for 20 years. So he has arrived 1 year before me.
Oh, la, la. Yeah.
So we know all the guests, we know every demand, and not only the hotel, but around the hotel.
And that's why you have so many repeated clientele, is because they they go back to the hotel. It's the same people, and I think it's priceless.
Yeah. So when I'm outside, the noise can be.
Yeah, but we'll embrace everything. So where do we go now? You wanted to start with the lobby, or we are in the garden?
No, we are in the garden. I think we cross the lobby, and I'm going to reverse the camera. It will be easier for everybody to understand.
Yeah. All right.
And then we'll discover the garden. So I reverse the camera.
Okay. So let's go on a tour.
Let's go on a tour. Okay. So when we the lobby, we arrive directly in our garden, which has been designed by Jean Mus, who is a great designer for gardens, and he works for many French actors, French singers living on the Côte d'Azur. And he has transformed the garden of Royal Riviera into a Mediterranean garden. Before that, it was a garden à la française, like in Versailles, very traditional. And we have added a lot of spaces here, local spaces. And he has created different zones with shades or sun. And I show you the deck. This is a place next to the swimming pool where you can rest if you want to leave the pool and have some quietness. This is a garden. This is the deck, sorry. And from there you can see the orangerie, which is the annex to the hotel with 18 additional rooms and suites. And then just there you have the pool, and behind the pool you have the sea.
Sometimes, Bruno, we have been asked what's the difference or what's the best between l'orangerie, booking the clients at l'Orangerie or booking the clients at the hotel? What would you say? What would be, I have my own version, but what's yours?
Yeah, so my version is there's nothing, it's not a question of better or not. This is completely different. The Orangerie has been rebuilt in 2002, and it has been built and decorated into a different style, which is a typical Mediterranean style. And inside, it's a mix of contemporary design and Mediterranean design. And the idea was to create a kind of place du village. So I don't know how you say in English, but a village place in the middle where I am at the moment. And the main building is more classical, more traditional. And the main difference between these two buildings, except the decoration, is from the main building, you have a full sea view. And from the Orangerie, it's more garden oriented.
And some of the rooms have the chance to have a little garden downstairs, huh? When you're downstairs.
Yes, some rooms, but I think it will take too much time if I go behind the Orangerie. But on the ground floor, on the pool side, guests have access to the pool directly with small terraces. And behind, you have gardens with a very nice garden again, which has been also designed by Jean Mus.
Now that you're getting now that we're getting more and more booking, you see more people booking l'Orangerie because you feel they like something more petite, more boutique-ish, even if your hotel is not big. You have like 78 rooms on the other side only, huh?
Yes, both sides are kind of boutique design. But no, we have some guests who prefer the Orangerie and some of us who prefer the main building. It's a question of taste. It's not a question of service for sure, because it's the same. But it's a question of taste. So I continue in the garden, Dominique.
Bruno, the building was built in, can you refresh our memory? When, because it's a...
The main building was built in 1904. So a long time ago. It was called Bedford. Originally, it was panoramic. 115 years ago, it was called Hotel Panoramic. And then it became Hotel Bedford. And then in 1989, it became Hotel Royal Riviera.
So now we are going to the...
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the path that goes to the pool and the sea. You see, this little girl is my daughter.
Oh, maybe she'd like to say hello.
She's running. She's shy. Madame. So this is the stairway that goes to our private beach.
Which is fantastic, because you're really the only one, I would say, who is really on the beach, that you don't have to cross a road to go to
exactly.
The so that's why family love you, because they know the kids can go and come back from the pool to the ocean.
I can. Yes, and kids can go on the beach on their own. They don't have to cross the road. So it's a reason why we have so many families staying here and coming back year after year. So our beach is here. It's closed now, and you have also the nautic sports available next to our beach.
And you also, if clients wants to go to Monaco quickly, for example, sometimes we had booking when it's Grand Prix and it's fully booked or it's too much, then they choose to be in your hotel and they can have a quick transfer, huh?
Yes. You can go by boat too. And look, La Villa Kyrillos, it's really incredible.
Oh, yes, Martin, you see, we have a different view. Also, of course, people can go hiking, but, walking on the beach. You can do the whole entire beach like this to start the morning. What I like also, Bruno, is on the other side, you have, I don't know in English, the translation for Chemin des Douaniers, but you still have this access.
You can see it. You can see it here. It starts from Royal Riviera. And if you start walking this chemin, this path, you can do the entire tour of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, which is about 7 kilometers.
Well, and I would like everyone to really look, because this little path, it's in between the ocean and the villa. The villa could not be built closer to the ocean. They had by law to leave this little pass for the custom officer that was basically watching the edge, the coast, so no boats can arrive. And it's incredible in a little town like this that you have a hiking trail of 7 kilometers in an enchanting peninsula. And I discovered that not too long ago. I remember, Bruno, we've been working for a long time together, and I didn't do it, I only did it recently. Huh? You know. Anne says she has to visit it again, and she has been years ago. Yes, indeed.
It will be a pleasure to organize this.
So your swimming pool also, what I love is warm all year long when you're open. You're not cheap on the electricity. It's nice and warm, and it's a pleasure any time of the year.
Yes, huh? 28 degrees Celsius all year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At the moment, it's 7:15 in France, so guests have started to go back to their rooms, and it's time for aperitif now. So.
Oh, all right. So let's do it. So we're going to go to Jasmine.
This is the pool, and now we go to Jasmine, Dominique. If you want to tell something about Jasmine, which has been opened 3 years ago.
Very nice.
So I don't speak too loud because we have guests already staying there. And Jasmine is an open roof restaurant. You can close the roof or open it, or just open the shade protection. And then you have a full sea view again of the sea and Villa Kerylos. So at the moment, because of COVID, the gastronomic restaurant is closed probably until next year, and we use. I hope you can see. Just a quick view on the dessert.
We need a quick test too, huh?
I can't hear you because my hand was in the fridge. Okay, so as you can see from Jasmine, I show you. Sorry, it's quite difficult to see everything from there. But the roof are fully open, and then from inside, you have the sun. How do you say le coucher du soleil? Sunset?
Sunset.
Comment on dit coucher du soleil, Dominique?
Sunset.
This is the time behind the hotel.
What type of food do you have?
Quick.
Jasmine, can you tell us a little more?
I can't hear you. When I'm outside, it's a bit difficult to hear you. What did you say?
What type of food do you serve at Jasmine?
Typically here, it's Mediterranean food for sure. A mix of Asian, Indian, because as you know, we have some Indian interest in our company, and mostly Mediterranean food, a mix of it. And it's very interesting. Fresh fish. Some sea bream, only local product. Even all the vegetables are coming from Italy, from a producer. We don't buy from a market. We go and choose the best product. And our chef, Geoffroy, un petit mot pour nos amis américains, mexicains. Bienvenue au Royal Riviera et au Jasmine Green Lounge. Enlevez le masque. Ah. En anglais. Ah, je sais pas parler anglais, monsieur Mercedes. So, Geoffroy would be pleased to welcome you. And we only work with local product, as I said, fresh. no frozen food, no frozen fish, no frozen meat.
We have no more video, Bruno.
Hello?
We lost the video, Bruno.
You lost the video.
Well, so shall I show a little bit of the picture of the room while you're getting your...
Nico, can you see me, Dominique?
No, I cannot see you.
Est-ce que tu m'entends, Dominique?
Je t'entends très bien. I can hear you
Je ne
well.
sais pas pourquoi la vidéo est désactivée.
Shall I quickly show the presentation quickly? So while you get ready, why don't I do that? So everyone, just to give you, while we're still going to continue a little bit the tour, just to refresh everyone's memory where we are located between Monaco, Nice, and of course, walking distance to the center of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, Villefranche, and Beaulieu, which makes you an amazing choice of boutique, restaurants, and so on. So 94 rooms and suites. Just to give you a little, we pass through the lobby area. This is what we just watched, the Jasmine. La Table du Royal, as we said, is closed because of COVID. And you have the lovely terrace. They have a beautiful breakfast in the morning served on the terrace, the camp bar, and the rooms. Maybe today, I think Bruno is going to take us to one or two, but I just wanted to make sure that even if we have a traditional building or built a long time ago, the rooms are renovated. They're very interesting, I would think, design-wise. Many of them are private terraces with great view. So you can see already the Villa L'Orangerie, and as Bruno was saying, this is a decor which is more Provençal than, and the little garden that I mentioned too. Voilà, and the beach where I am. So now, Bruno, we are back with you, and if you want to continue the tour, the mic is off, so we cannot hear you. I know that you have Bruno, I don't know if you can hear me, but you have no mic. No. I'm going to see, Anne, you said you have some clients attending Cannes Film Festival, so they can attend. No, it's not far. It depends, of course. It always depends of traffic on the Côte d'Azur. So I know they are like 25 minutes from the airport, from Nice, to give you a good idea. If it's a really, really busy day, could be. Okay, so we are back. We are back. So this is.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but don't worry. We did a bit.
I had a problem with the stabilizer, but it's okay now. Can you see? Can you see?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay, so let's go to a room now.
Voilà.
And the only thing is we only have a few rooms left. Sorry.
Good for you.
So I'll show you one room.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to go?
Okay, ready to go.
Okay, we go.
So Bruno, what is the exact distance from the Cannes Film Festival or from the convention center in Cannes? What would you say?
1 hour to Cannes.
1 hour?
I show you two other things, Dominique. I show them because even if it's closed
okay.
because of COVID or bar.
I remember that you have an amazing barman, very, very creative and very awarded. We did a fabulous testing and created our own cocktail when I was there. So that was really nice.
Yes, he's very good. Italian barman. Yeah. And this is the main terrace of the gastronomic restaurant. Hopefully we'll reopen next year.
Yeah. And of course,
let's go to a room now.
The setup is not done. Usually it's always there with a white.
And sorry for the technical incident.
Sorry, we're happy to be live. You know, it's better than PowerPoint presentation. And we're happy.
So we are live. Let's go to first floor.
So of course we have the elevator too, but not to lose the connection. The staircases are safer.
Yeah, exactly, Dominique.
Bruno, Anne is saying that the bar should be open in France right now. No, not you yet.
Yes, we are allowed to reopen it, but due to the calm start and the difficulty for English Russians to travel, still, we only keep one restaurant and one bar.
Okay, so you have one bar and one restaurant. Perfect.
Yes, for sure.
So 78 rooms, huh? Something like that. 78 rooms.
In the main building, 78, and 18 in the Orangerie.
Très bien.
Plamen.
Hello. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Plamen. So we are in the main building. This is a deluxe category room.
Very nice and spacious. Great view.
This one has a very nice and large terrace on the sea.
Yeah, you see, even as a deluxe category, you already have terraces, so it's fantastic.
Not all of them.
No?
And again, we are just in front of Villa Kerylos. And our beach right there, and the beginning of Chemin des Douaniers, when you can start your walk.
We need to find the exact word in English, because a custom officer path, I don't know if it makes sense or anywhere, but it's something very specific.
So here we are. We have seen quite everything. We have made a good tour. Let me reverse the camera.
Thank you.
This one. And I'm back again.
Hello, and you're back again. Huh? All right. So you have a wonderful staff. Huh? We said the staff has been here for a long time. It's family friendly. It's great for honeymooners. But what I like is this easy access. You don't need to rent a car to have access to anything. You can walk around, which is rare. You know, sometimes you have places, wherever you want to move, you need to rent something and you need to have a service. So this is amazing. And plus, how many, just give us an idea, because I've tried few, how many restaurants would you have walking distance? Just an idea without giving us name.
Walking distance, I think about at least 50, Dominique, at least.
So you imagine everyone, 50.
Yes, but you know, every year with the concierge, we make a choice of restaurants that we're allowed to recommend. And we do this selection, and the concierge or his assistant or anybody that can recommend a restaurant at the hotel, they do it in this list, just to avoid bad experience to some of our guests.
Yeah, restaurant that would have changed management and the quality is not as good as it was a few years ago. So it's very safe.
Yeah.
50.
And it's based on, on friendliness, on quality of food, and all these different aspects. But there's a short selection. After, if the guests want to try something else, for sure, we do the booking anyway.
Plus your cuisine is amazing. Amazing. Huh? Not only at your gastronomic restaurant, but at Jasmine, the dinner I had was fabulous. So
yeah, thank you, Dominique. But the quality of food is good. And I don't know if I can talk about TripAdvisor, but Jasmine is first in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. Our gastronomic restaurant is second on Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. So this is something with Eric, my assistant, we are very attentive to quality of food, quality of everything, but particularly of food, because we are food lovers.
Yeah. And we have also this beautiful villa next door, Villa des Prupsi, which has magnificent garden that people can use for wedding. If they don't do the wedding at your hotel, they could sleep at the hotel, do a venue at your hotel, and then book another venue or at Villa Kerylos. So there is so much that you can offer.
There's a lot of weddings, not last year, unfortunately, but this year it starts again, and there's a very, very big wedding taking place in 10 days at Villa Rothschild. Kerylos is a bit too small to organize weddings, but Rothschild is organizing a lot of events.
So Peg, you're asking, when do you expect your dining venues to open? All of them, because Peg, there is one restaurant and one bar open. You said maybe only next year then, huh?
Yes, I think only next year.
Only next year, but trust me.
And like the other hotel, we have to consider economically the situation, and just to have a bar open for 2 guests. First of all, it's very sad for the guests staying there. And by chance, we have another bar which is completely outside and facing Kyrillos. So we took the decision of offering the guest this solution. And this is not a bad solution. Believe me, it's a very nice spot.
Yeah. Plus the restaurant that is open is not only international, but you have Indian, you have Asian. So you really don't get bored when you look at the menu. Huh?
No.
You really...
And we have different recommendations every day. We have a selection every day of fresh food.
So Anne is asking you how the season is going. Are you fully booked? Huh? We said you're almost booked because you don't have much room to show us.
So as you know, we have reopened. Sorry, I go in the shade because I think you don't see me very well now.
Yeah, no, you're a little bit in the
because of contre-jour. So I change the angle, so you will see me better.
Yeah.
Up, Meister. Yeah,
voilà.
Okay.
Excellent.
As you know, we have reopened 19th of May. Like most of the other hotels, and some of them have reopened in June. But June has been quite difficult because of the restrictions applied to England, to UK, to Russia, even to States at the beginning of the month. Now we restart to see American guests, so it's good news because it represents about 30% of our activity during summertime. UK, it's still difficult, so it starts now. I think July will be a good month. August will be much better than July, and September, it's at the moment we have a lot of demands, so it seems to be quite good.
I know Canadian as well now can travel, Mexican as well,
yeah.
And then in France you have no problem. You always had a good clientele, also European and especially
but
last year.
Yeah. The good thing is when you go out, it's lively again. You know, it has been very sad since September last year, end of September. It has been very sad because most of the places were completely empty. It was not lively. And now when you go out, you go to a restaurant, it goes back to a quite normal situation. So let's cross fingers.
Exactly. That's very cheerful to feel this way. Huh? So Maria Caro is, thank you very much for the translation, the custom officer pass. So I was correct. I just didn't know if anybody would understand what it means, but it's a beautiful trail, 7 miles, 7 kilometers from the hotel. And it's enchanting to go around the Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat Peninsula. Huh? Françoise, you're asking, peux-tu demander à Bruno? Can you ask Bruno to remind the date of the closing of the hotel? That will be in October, November. What do you do this year?
So normally we close down mid-November to mid-January. So we close about 2 months per year. But I think this year, if we have demand, we will keep the hotel open until the end of the year. But normally it's mid-November, mid-January. But world is changing, so we are going to adapt to the new world.
So I do not see any more question. Anyone, if you have anything else, we can say to Bruno before we can thank him for his time. And this is a
thank you, Dominique. Thanks to all of you.
Wait, we're gonna do a little Insta Live when I'll be back. When I'll be there on the 24th of this month.
It will be my pleasure, Dominique. It will be my pleasure. We wait for you. Voilà. And sorry for the technical incident during the visit.
I think it's more natural. Everybody said it was not set up. We just go with the flow, and I think that's how we embrace life today. To be flexible.
And I finished with a nice view of.
So thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you, Dominique.
A good day, and thank you, Bruno, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Good evening. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.